everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am author e.r.reading, and today I'm going to talk all about pen names and why I chose my pen name. Alright, so let's get into it. My pen name is e.r.reading, and I chose this for very specific reasons, and I'm going to kind of break it down a little bit without revealing my actual name. And this is simply, I have introduced on this channel that my name is Elizabeth, and that does stand for the E. However, the R, I'm not going to disclose, but E.R., those are my initials, and reading comes from my mother's maiden name, and so my pen name I decided would be e.r.reading simply because I loved this last name so much, and it actually stays specific to what I do and what I write and aspire to do. Now, for those of you who don't know what a pen name is, I'm going to explain it. It is a false name or a name you use for your writing and author business. Now, a lot of these names have initials or interesting last names, and so one of the reasons I decided to use a pen name is because I wanted to be able to separate my author work and my name from my actual being and presence. So I decided to use this pen name, and it means a lot to me, this pen name does, and so I am very excited about publishing under it this year. Soul Chaser, go check me out on Instagram for character art and updates on that. So under an author, there can be multiple pen names, and I wouldn't recommend crossing genres with your pen name. So I also love to write contemporary, a little bit of fantasy elements, but romance. And this does not fit with my fantasy pen name, and so I've decided that eventually, I haven't started it yet, but when I do, I'm going to have a separate romance pen name so that I can keep my two author audiences separate, because managing your target audience can get very complicated if all of a sudden you're posting thriller under your romance pen name. So this is what I've decided to do. I do have the name picked out, but I'm not going to share it on this channel. However, I probably will have an Instagram account for that when it is started up. Maybe next year sometime. So there are pros and cons to doing a pen name, and it's a very individual choice. I decided that there were more pros to using a pen name, like I described earlier, that it's more of an identity for me. I can separate it from real life. And there are also cons to it, obviously. On the internet, you can't reveal your true name or things like that, and it can get heavy to balance multiple pen names, but I decided to go with a pen name, and not every author does this because their name may sound good on a book. Mine personally probably wouldn't sound as good on a book. Now, if you've decided to use a pen name, choosing what it should be can sometimes be very hard. I decided to go with my initials and my mom's maiden name, and that works really well for me, and I'm really excited also about my romance pen name. It is also special meaning to me, and it's really important that it has special meaning to me so that when I look at it I get excited. For those of you who watched my Kanban board reset, you'll notice that I got my first ever thing with my author name on it created, and that was this notebook here, and it has my pen name at the bottom, which makes me very excited as an author, and I am very excited to get more things that have my pen name on it. Now, choosing can involve sifting through multiple last names or seeing a cool name that you really love that you want to write under, and it can be very, very personal and unique for each person, and it can really help us to embody that author that's deep within us writers. So please do comment down below, do you use a pen name? Would you recommend using a different pen name for multiple genres, or do you all just write under one name? And let me know in the comments if you would also love to see a video on indie publishing versus traditionally publishing and why I chose indie publishing. And I will see you guys very soon with another video next week, Wednesday. Alright, bye guys.